need a helping hand. And when you try, but it seems like you just can't succeed. Oh, this friend of mine, he's just who you need. I love him, I love him, I love him, Jesus. Oh, Jesus. Every night, he'll give you power to the
Madden Football is the home of the Super Bowl, and this historic matchup is...
He'll give you power to go through, to make it over hills and mountains. He'll give you power.
Two teams more than ready to get this one started. And off we go to wrap up this Sunday of action. And we will not have a return, so the first drive of this Super Bowl will begin at the 25. So out comes this offense to take over for the first time. And leading them out there, we get a look at their 6'3" quarterback.
As we begin the Super Bowl, we are looking at one of the game's most important players. And whether he's the centerpiece of the offense or taking a backseat to his teammates, offenses always look to the quarterback to be a leader in moments like this. He's got to be that calm, composed pillar out there who stays level-headed and keeps everyone focused on the task at hand.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Now back to throw. Now they go screen. It's complete. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. An excellent pickup of 20 yards. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
It's not easy playing the corner, is it? A lot of times you got to defend against the pass, but sometimes you have to play against the run. How about the job he did there, crashing inside to make that tackle for a loss?
On 2nd down now, Burris. They'll get only a couple down to the 44.
I know that speed is the hallmark of today's NFL game, but the key to good rushing defense is still having your linebackers set the edge.
Now they'll throw here out of the gun. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he's taken down inside the 30. Now on 1st down, he'll drop to throw it. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard. 2nd down and a little more than a yard here. Back to throw here. Touchdown! From 19 yards away. And the Black Knights are on the board first here in this Super Bowl. And on the grandest of stages, with a whole world watching the Super Bowl, they come out and get the first points.
I don't know how you feel about Brandon, but for me, watching the beginning of the Super Bowl, I've often wondered how come it's not just a fumble fest? How come the ball's not all over the place? The nerves, the interim in between of the 2 weeks waiting for the game. But this team came out and handled it just like it was a regular season walk in the park. Terrific start.
Point after, right down the middle. And that makes the score 7-0. And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And he returns this to the 22. So out comes this offense to take over for the first time. At a glance at the man under center at 6'5", he always demands attention.
And no doubt he's living out a dream right now. He's had dating back to his first days of playing football as a kid. But he certainly can't get lost in the moment right now. There's still a Super Bowl to be played, and his offense, they're looking to him to be their leader. You can take it all in when it's over. Right now, you got the biggest game of your life to win.
And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. They're going to look to throw. And able to find Aiken, complete. And he's corralled at the 40, but not before picking up 8. Ball on the 40 now. Here's 2nd and a couple. On play action, they'll throw. And he will not make it back to the line of scrimmage as he's going to be taken down. It's a loss of a yard, so they'll wind up crediting him with a sack, and it brings up third down. Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first. On third and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air. Oh, the pressure too great, and he goes down once more. It'll go in the books as a sack and a loss of a yard, but more importantly, it leads to fourth down. On is the punt team now as this one's sent away. Just a 30-yard punt that time. So now we get set to see Houston for their second drive of the ball game. They've got a 7-0 lead in the football as well as they start out 1st and 10. They'll start this drive out on the ground. Oh, he faked it with a juke. Now he's got some room. And he's taken down right at the 45-yard line. They'll set up to throw. Out to the flat. That's complete to his running back. And they go backwards here. Losing yardage back at the 48-yard line. 2nd and 13. Throwing over the middle, and it's incomplete. But prior to that, he had hit his first 6 passes to start the game, so on a nice little run to begin.
It feels like this offense has carried its dress rehearsal into the game. You know, because you do practice it, you do go through it, and in this case, it is clicking exactly like they drew it on.
His second catch in the Super Bowl, and it's good enough for a first down. They'll look to throw again. And that's going to be incomplete.
Nice progress down the field was halted by that incompletion. They could try for some safe yards here to get things moving again, or keep throwing it and pushing it downfield to try and pick up bigger yardage.
Another throw on 2nd down, and this one incomplete as well.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up, not that time. He's going to flip that out to the flat. It's complete. And his bid for the first down coming up short as he's tackled at the 25. That one good for only 6, and it leaves him with a 4th down. Now on 4th down, out comes the field goal unit here. Right hash mark, a 42-yard attempt. And his kick is right there. It's good. So another scoring drive there, Charles, and an early 2-score lead.
You'd like the 6 there, partner, but you'll take the 3, and I think they have to be happy about the way they've moved the ball in these first 2 drives. They have to feel good about their opportunities the rest of the game.
And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22. Back onto the field comes this offense, ready for their second drive. They trail early on in this Super Bowl as they come up 1st and 10. They'll try and start this drive in the air. In trouble, and he's taken down. They'll wind up losing 8 on the sack there, and it's 2nd down. They'll drop to throw. Complete. This is Lewis.
I know sometimes we can get fooled when we watch him make catches, as we just saw him do there, because he really looks like a wide receiver the way he goes about his business.
Yeah, 230, 240 range.
Yeah, not super huge. Maybe not counted on to be that in-line point-of-the-top blocker that we used to have in the good old days, but you can flex him out. You can run wide receiver routes with him. You can make him a primary target, and that's how he'll shred the defense.
This one brought in by Aiken. And they bring him to the ground just shy of midfield. Another first down as they call his number again. He's got 15 yards here. Up the middle they go. Baker. And he goes across midfield and down into Houston territory. Ball placed at the 45 for 2nd and 5. It's Baker. And here he'll be brought down a little shy of the 35 at the 36. 9 yards the pickup there, and it's a first down. Back to throw. He finds his man, complete. That's Baker. And he'll be out of bounds as he gets it down to the 30 there.
Just about every quarterback is trained to really look downfield first before you come back and make a nice, safe throw. And in this case, that's exactly what he did. Found his running back, let him create some space, and it turned out to be a nice play for the offense.
Well, welcome back to the date on the calendar we circle every year. Super Bowl Sunday. Brandon Gaudin, Charles Davis here with you as we get set to begin quarter two.
Defense.
And they've got another 1st and 10 as the penalty keeps this drive moving. He'll look to throw. Open man, this is Lewis. And he will be brought down at about the 6-yard line. 18 yards there, and it'll be a 1st and goal.
A lot of tight ends just use their size and their strength, try to occupy some space and kind of body people away and catch the football. But not this guy. He's a refined route runner. Makes me wonder if he took some dance classes in his background with his footwork.
Now the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4. 2nd and goal from inside the 5. And they'll run on the inside handoff. And he is into the end zone for a touchdown. Taking it in from 4 yards out. And the Voyagers are on the board here in this Super Bowl. Extra point attempt to come here. And they're back within a field goal. It's 10-7 now. A 10-play drive that time. And it results in a 4-yard touchdown run. This taken in at the goal line. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. Houston set to take over. And they split the uprights last time for 3. They've got the lead. They're not going to play this conservative. They're not hoping for another field goal. They're hoping for a touchdown.
I'm with you on that one. I like where your head is. I like the way you're thinking because you're exactly right. Trying to sit on a lead and play that way, that doesn't work too well for most teams. Run your offense. Run what you do best. Exactly. Put it all the way down and try to increase your lead in a big way. The best way to do it, touchdowns.
Got to assume this defense will be charging again here. It's 2nd and 15. Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. Under pressure, they got him again. It'll go as a loss of about 6, and now it brings up 3rd. From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. And that is incomplete.
1 first down here, and that's all, folks. Good work by this defense to hold things in check and force a punting situation.
On 4th down, the punt team is on as this is sent away. This is taken at the 18. Nice work on the return as he gets about 15 yards back. And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over. Now this offense back out and set to go for their next drive. A long drive last time out for this offense, Charles. If you remember, they started basically in the shadows of their own end zone, marched it down the field, and a lot of that was through the passing game.
And partner, as a former defensive back, I'm having almost a physical reaction watching what's happening right now. But let's give credit where it's due because they've done an excellent job moving the ball through the air. Secondary getting picked apart pass by pass. Obviously, they need to make some adjustments there on the back end.
And because offensively, we know that they're not going to be shy about throwing that football. 40 yards rushing for him now to this point. From the 44 now, here's 2nd and 4. He'll drop to throw. He finds his man, complete. It's Baker. And here he'll be brought down a little shy of the 35 at the 36. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. They'll look to throw here. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And he's brought down, but not before he reaches the 8-yard line. They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And they'll get this from the 8 to the 5. Pick up a 3.
That's good power football on 1st and goal. A lot of teams will throw from there, but that's a nice job to chew up a few more yards and get yourself closer to the goal line.
2nd and 5. Touchdown! A 5-yard touchdown. And his guys have taken the lead. Extra point splits the uprights, and the lead is now 14-10. That time a 6-play drive. The drive will start at the 25-yard line here as Rodgers will not return it. Out comes the Houston offense as they get set to take over here.
Over on the sideline, hoping to hit that reset button between possessions. Last time out, they had to punt it away. This time hoping to finish this thing off in the end zone.
Yeah, this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30. Ball on the 30. They'll come up with a 2nd and 5. Now a handoff up the middle. Burris.
Yeah, he'll fight for a couple as the tackle is made at about the 32.
Defensively, we always know that he is tough in run support, and I think the way that he gets there is he understands what an offense is going to do before the ball's even snapped. A great job of scouting prior to the game, then reading, reacting, and taking the right path to the ball carrier.
And he's going to have the 1st down yardage to the 35. They'll set up a throw. He finds his man, complete. That's Bass. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. 15 yards there on the catch and run. If you're going to blitz, likely going to leave you in man coverage with this guy, and that is less than ideal.
It is, because just about any offense that has an elite receiver, if you blitz and have him in man coverage, you're going to him, even if he has an elite defender on him, because he usually knows where the ball is before the defender does.
And now a throw on 1st down there, but it's incomplete.
2nd and 10.
Up the middle they go. Burris. They do get a yard there, but only a yard. Leaves him with 3rd and 9 looming.
Brandon, we talk all the time about those hybrid players, guys who can do more than one thing. And I think if you're playing strong safety in the NFL today, you are a true hybrid. Part linebacker, part cover guy.
And coming up, sticking his nose in the mess there and making a nice play defensively. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Now a handoff up the middle. Burris, a good gain of 9 before he's brought down at the 28.
And when you get good yardage like that on 1st down, it really does a whole lot of good for your entire offense. But I love the way he's finishing those runs. At the end of things, he's making sure he gets just a little bit extra.
They try to throw on 2nd down, but this one is incomplete. They'll look to make it 3 for 3 on 3rd down conversions. They need a yard here. They'll look to throw. And that's going to be incomplete. The contact there enough to jar that ball free. And it brings up 4th down.
That's a good job there creating the contact to force the incompletion. And now since it's 4th down, that should set up a field goal situation.
And a nice sigh of relief defensively to be able to hold them to 3. So they get the 3. It was 4th and 1, and I think you were doing what I was doing. I was looking down at the sideline. I'm not sure the offensive unit wanted the 3. They wanted to go for it.
But when have we ever seen a unit that didn't want to go for it in that situation,
That's true.
right? Sometimes it's just way more important to have the points on the board than to worry about any type of a gamble.
And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one.
Getting set to go again as we look at the back, heading onto the field again. We're in the 2nd quarter. They've got the lead. The lead, though, not so much because of the ground game, because of their air attack, Charles.
So what they're seeing so far is the possibility of things loosening up later in the ground game. Through the air first, maybe they have to start respecting that even more as the game goes on, and then there will be running lanes to find later.
Yeah, try to get him more involved here on this drive, maybe.
2nd and 5.
He'll look to throw. And Lewis has it, the tight end. So 5 yards here, 5 on the play. And now 1 yard to go on third down.
They gave up the completion there, but this is what zone defenses count on. Catching the ball and not much run after the catch.
Now throwing on third down there, but he cannot connect.
That could be the stop this defense needed to get them back on track. They've been pretty well dissected by the offense here in the first half. After that possession, now they know that they can compete with this offense.
And on fourth down, on is the punt team sending this one away. No return, but it goes down as just a punt of 31 yards. And now out comes Houston. And after the field goal last time, see what they can get here. At least they got points out of the last drive, Charles.
I've never met an offensive coach that didn't want to drive to end with a kick. Most of them wanted to end with a PAT, right? In this case, a field goal, they'll take it. Way better than the alternative, which is a punt.
Yeah, but you've met fan bases that wanted that. They weren't happy with that field goal.
I haven't met a fan base yet that wants to drive to end with a kick, other than the extra point. That's it.
Out of the gun now on third down. Working the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. Now the offense going to use the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. He finds his man complete. It's pass. Now they got to get to the line quickly. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. He's going to hit his man out of the backfield. Complete. Now another timeout called for by the offense as they stop it with 28 seconds to go in the first half of play. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. Again, he'll drop to throw. And incomplete on the deep ball.
Well, a momentary speed bump there with that throw, partner. The defense had other ideas, and they're trying to mount a small stand before this drive reaches the end zone.
And his kick is good. And that will do it for this first half. So we've reached halftime here in the Super Bowl. As we'll send you eastward to Orlando. Standing by with that EA Sports halftime report now is Jonathan Coachman. Take it away, Coach. So the halftime show of the Super Bowl abbreviated. Ready to go for the second half. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the third quarter.
And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line.
Now a play fake here on first down. He's got Lewis. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. So from the 36 now, first and 10. Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. Over the middle, complete. It's Mills. Just his second catch of the game so far. This one moves the chains. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. Up the middle they go. Baker. He pushes through a would-be tackler to get about 3 yards. Second down.
From the 47 now, they'll work with a 2nd and 7.
They'll keep it on the ground. It's Baker. 3 yards on the pickup. That's going to set up an interesting third and about 4 to go.
Well, at that rate, picking up 3 yards a carry, you and I both know that doesn't cut it in this league and trying to get first downs unless you're playing 4-down football. Then that's a whole different situation. But I don't think that's what they're trying to do here. 3rd and 4, though, is still manageable.
He's got his running back out of the backfield. The 20. He's still on his feet.
And touchdown! A great effort there. His second touchdown of this Super Bowl.
And the Voyagers have regained the lead in the second half of this Super Bowl.
Extra point right down the middle. And the lead is up to 5. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away.
This fielded right at the goal line. Oh, good-looking return set up here. And a nifty return there all the way across the 40.
Now we take a glance at the offense as they work their way back out for their first possession of the second half. And, Charles, it feels like we're set up for a good second half here. Came out of the locker room, one-score game. Now the lead has already changed hands. Well, this offense, they've got an opportunity right now to take that lead right back.
Yeah, and it feels like you're going back and forth, almost a little bit like a tennis match, right? And we're just, our heads just keep moving. Which side has it? Which side's going to score? How are they going to go out doing it? A little bit of a challenge for each side, trying to match each other.
A second down pass play there, but it's incomplete. On third down, he'll drop to throw. Can't get away, and he's taken down. A well-designed corner blitz that gets him for a loss of 8 yards. And they'll send out their punter now as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. And a fair catch signaled for and taken just outside the 20-yard line. A 40-yard punt, no return. And now this offense comes back out onto the field. For this offense, Charles, remember the last time they were out here, marched it nearly the full length of the football field, and a lot of the attack went through the air, so now they're seeing if they can duplicate that performance.
Okay, if I show my age a little bit, partner, because I can hear my high school coach, John Ford. I can hear his voice in my head. Oh, Matty, when you put the ball in the air, 3 things can happen, and 2 of them are bad. For the way the game's being played now, this is just part of what they do, so I don't think they should change anything at all. They've been dominant. Keep throwing it around.
Now a handoff up the middle. Baker. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. Second and 11. Throw left side complete. That's Lewis. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. 68 yards receiving now for him in the game. And a first down on that last catch as well. They're going to look to throw. He'll get this one into the hands of Lewis. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down.
I'll tell you what, a lot of those mid-range throws have been available because sometimes teams get too concerned about the deep ball and they leave too much space in front of them. And these guys have been taking advantage so far.
Back to throw now on first down. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Mills. So 8 yards on the completion there, and that'll bring up a second down in just a couple. They'll look to throw again. Over the middle into traffic, and that's complete. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down. Up the middle they go. Baker. And he went nowhere. Well, he went backwards. Back to the 33. 2 yards the loss, second and 12.
I'll tell you what, this defense hasn't played its best, but they're still right in this football game. If they keep making plays just like that, they're going to give their offense a chance.
Catch left side here by Aiken. So that'll be no better than an incompletion. And that's going to lead to a third and 12. Let's see what they have drawn up here. A little bit behind the line. 12 yards needed to gain a first down. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. He's got his target. That's complete. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. 16 yards to the 16 and a first down. They'll set up to throw. And it's incomplete. Boy, he doesn't drop many like that one. Second down. Third quarter of the biggest spectacle in sport, the Super Bowl. Thanks for joining us, everybody. Second and 10. Back to throw again. Throwing into traffic there, and that's complete. He's down inside the 10 to the 8, and it comes out a gain of 8. They'll go to the air here on 3rd and 2. And this pass broken up. Well, the contact well timed there, and now 4th down. And this one is right through. And that'll push the lead up to 8.
So a nice kick there as they are able to add on to their lead.
And that's exactly what you're looking to do. Maneuver yourself into range. That way, if your drive stalls out, you're able to get something out of it. And they do so right there.
Rodgers going to return it from his end zone. And he had no room to run as he's tackled down inside the 20. Houston set to take over. And Charles, a very uninspired effort the last time we saw them out there. It was a quick 3 and out, then they punted the football.
Yeah, and you never want to get stopped so soundly during a series, but what would be even worse now is letting it happen again right here. They've got to get going.
He couldn't get rid of it. He takes a sack for a loss of 6 to bring up second down. From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. And he's got his man in stride, complete. So no gain on the play. And they're going to be staring at a 3rd and long here. He'll drop to throw. Over the middle, complete. It's Bass. And he'll get this to the 23, but that'll be well short of what he needed. They bring their punter out there now as he's on to punt for Houston. And the fair catch is made at about the 27-yard line. So possession goes over here on the punt.
And they will take over 1st and 10.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And they can win it over the middle. And brought down, but not before reaching the 45-yard line. That's a good way to start the drive. 17 yards and a 1st down. He'll look to throw. He finds his man, complete. It's Mills. Call it a gain of 6 on the play, and it's 2nd down. Now a handoff up the middle. Baker.
And good space to operate there as he takes this down inside the 35-yard line.
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. They'll keep it on the ground. It's Baker. And he'll be taken down after a minimal pickup, and that will take us to the end of quarter number 3.
An entire season. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. Ball at the 33, 2nd and 9. Folks, welcome back to the biggest stage in sports, the Super Bowl, and now we get down to the good stuff, the 4th and final quarter.
They try to throw on 2nd down, but this one is incomplete.
My first thought is surprise because that's one of the better tight ends around, and I've seen him pull in balls like this before. But how about a little credit to the defense forcing that incompletion?
That is caught. And he'll get this one down to about the 20-yard line.
Personal foul. Baseman. Defense.
Trailing in the 4th, this close of a game, that's a penalty you just can't afford.
It's an absolute killer, and it's one that drives coaches and teammates insane.
Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And he'll be brought down here at the 3-yard line. They'll wind up getting 7 on the play, and that's going to bring up 2nd down. He'll look to throw. Touchdown! From 40 yards out.
And the Voyagers are starting to pull away in the 4th quarter of the Super Bowl.
Point after, right down the middle. And the lead is up to 15 now. So that drives 7 plays in length.
The drive will start at the 25-yard line here as Rodgers will not return it. Houston's offense taking over again.
And it's becoming more and more apparent that this is just not going to be their night. That Lombardi trophy so close, but the expectations simply have not matched the results as they start on this drive 1st and 10. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. They'll run on first down. Burris. And not much there at all. Maybe a yard up to the 43.
Now 2nd and 9.
On play action, they'll throw. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete. This offense so far on 3rd down, they've converted 6 times and could use a 7th here. This is 3rd and 9. They'll set up a throw.
And that is incomplete. But the pressure there on 3rd down, forcing the errant pass. 4th down coming up.
So they bring out their punter as he'll punt it away for the 4th time today. And no one there to stop it. Hits at the 8, but it carries all the way into the end zone for a touchback.
Now this offense back out and set to go for their next drive. And they have been the better of the two sides to this point with a 2-score lead, 4th quarter of this Super Bowl, and the Lombardi Trophy within reach as they start this drive 1st and 10.
And they'll get 8 out of this before being stopped at the 28. Line of scrimmage, the 28 now as they come up on 2nd and a couple. This one brought in by Aiken. And he'll be out of bounds right at the 40. 7 catches for him now. And this last one, a 1st down. Up the middle they go. Baker. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain.
86 yards rushing for him now. A big part of why they lead in this Super Bowl.
On 2nd down, it's Baker. And he'll get it down to the 47 here. 7 yards there and a 1st down.
Well, it is our business to analyze what we saw out there. And on that play, I saw a defense staying in base, not taking a chance, not blitzing in a situation where they absolutely need the football back. That's either a case of overthinking it or not thinking it through.
If you do blitz, do you have to be careful about where you're coming from, or are you just coming from all angles?
You have to be careful about where you're coming from, obviously. But at this stage, you have to take a few chances as well.
Second and 1. Wide open receiver complete. And they're going to be set up down around the 15-yard line. 23 yards the pickup there.
Partner, I like that they're staying aggressive on offense because to me, this drive is what is known as a put-away drive. You score here, that might put this one to bed. I like the fact that they're playing with confidence and not playing with fear.
And he's got his man in stride, complete. Will go down as a gain of 6, and that'll make it 2nd down. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And he'll be brought down here at the 3-yard line. A 5-yard gain there makes it 1st and goal. A good chance now to put this game on ice. This is 1st and goal. Again, he'll drop to throw. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
Let's give this defense some credit now. They let the guys get downfield. But when push came to shove, they stood their ground. Now they'll likely force a field goal attempt.
2nd and 3.
And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively. And now it brings up 3rd down.
They'll look to throw. Touchdown! From 3 yards out.
And the Voyagers are feeling good as they extend their lead in this Super Bowl.
Boy, he has been fun to watch throwing the football in this one. It's certainly not fun for that defense, though, Charles. Now up to 4 touchdown passes in this ball game.
Yeah, we're supposed to be neutral, but I'm feeling their pain right now because he has absolutely carved up this secondary. A clinic on how to attack the defense and take them out of the game.
Extra point splits the uprights, and the lead opens up now to 22 points. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. On the return from his end zone, Rodgers. And the decision to bring it out, not a good one, as he's tackled at the 15. Out comes the Houston offense as they get set to take over here. Those Super Bowl hopes that they had really dwindling now here in the fourth quarter. That NFC crown that they got 2 weeks ago seems like a distant memory, as they have been outplayed tonight. Throws the out route and completes it to Samuel. They'll go for a gain of 7, and it'll be second down. Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. Got it complete to Rodgers. That one a first down pickup of 8. Looking to throw. That is taken in by Rodgers. A huge play there for Houston. 42 yards. So now then, the big play has him all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10. Now here's a throw that's complete. He's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on 1st down. And quickly they get to the line. Back to throw. He finds his man, complete. It's pass. And he's going to be taken down right at the 10-yard line. They'll look to throw here on 1st down. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. So the completion good for 6 yards, and it's 2nd down. They'll look to throw again. And he drops it incomplete. And their struggles continue here.
This has been a rough one, to put it mildly, for him. And after this one's done, you just feel like at the post-game press conference, this team's going to have a lot of questions.
And got his man. It's caught. Touchdown, Houston. From 4 yards out. And the Black Knights have got it back to a 2-score game here in the 4th. They'll try and throw for it. And he's got it for the 2-point conversion. So they tack on a pair more here to narrow that deficit a bit further. 2 scores down, 3 timeouts left. Still a chance if they can somehow get this one back. And this one won't bounce their way. It's covered up by the hands team. Well, 4th quarter, they felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
And I know we brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here. I just wonder if that number is much more of a anecdotal type of a number. Kind of like when the coaches tell us, well, when you score on special teams, 93% of the time you win the game. I'm still waiting to see that number as empirical.
2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. The offense back out on the field here following the 2-minute warning. And no doubt what they're looking to do is just salt away the final couple of minutes and escape with a win. A run there on 1st down and a pretty good one of 5 yards, so make it 2nd and 5. So fresh out of the 2-minute warning, and here's another timeout taken with 1:55 remaining. And he'll take this down just shy of the 25-yard line. Now a second timeout called for by the defense. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Now the defense will burn their 3rd and final timeout as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. And this one looks good. It is good. Right down the pipe, and that will extend their lead even further. So with that, you figure this game's pretty much out of reach at this point.
Yeah, it's going to take a heck of a comeback to come from 3 scores down, but don't change that channel. Don't go away. Miracles can happen, and you want to be here in case it does.
You're a company man.
Aren't I, though?
The drive will start at the 25-yard line here as Rodgers will not return it. Houston's offense taking over again. Well, this game, it has had no shortage of offense. They've been able to put up a decent amount of points on this side, Charles. They just have not been able to keep pace with the other offense they're going against here.
Yeah, that's a good way of pointing things out because now it's not a total loss because, as you said, they've scored some points, so there's some plays they can build on, moments where the game plan actually worked. But overall, though, they were just out-personnel. They were going up against a team that's playing at an elite level.
Now you've got to hustle your guys to the line and get them set. 2nd and 5. And this throw incomplete. And the defender all over him that time, but it's going to lead to 3rd down. They'll drop to throw. He's going to leave this for his running back. It's complete. And he is going to lose yardage here. Got to try it here. He's back to throw. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he's got enough for the first across midfield to the 48. Back to throw again. He returns it right back to Samuel. Now this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on 1st down. One final shot. They'll look to throw. And this is incomplete with a clock showing just 3 seconds left. They'll look to throw for it on 3rd and 1. One last shot at the end zone. And that will be incomplete. They were going for a consolation TD, but it was not to be. And time has run out now on this game. A higher scoring game, Charles, than we typically see in the National Football League, but fun to watch these offenses. They were really clicking. It seemed like everything that they dialed up worked.
Yeah, it certainly was fun to watch from our perspective. How'd you like to be those defensive coaches, though? That wasn't a blast for them at all. And let's face it, they all game plan, they all scout, they all think they're prepared. But executing and stopping teams, that's another matter entirely.